I told him over and over again, this is not the area to be walking around at night.
A physically impaired man murdered when he was pushed out in front of a driver who didn't stop. And police say the suspects wanted for pushing the man are kids.
The news leader, broadcasting for all North Texas. Fox 4 News starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. 2 crimes led to the murder of that 61-year-old man.
Yeah, kids pushed him in front of an oncoming car, and the driver who hit him then took off. First tonight on Fox 4, Natalie Solis is at the Dallas Police Department. Natalie, you have more on the murder investigation.
Well, Steve and Heather, I spoke to the brother of this man, and he says in this particular neighborhood, the teens regularly harass the elderly there. Now, in this case, this man was coming home from the store. Apparently, these teens tried to rob him, and when he tried to fight back, they hit him in the head and then pushed him into traffic.
We went down to lay her to rest.
Robert Morris was out of town at a funeral for his wife's mother when he got the call from police.
When that happened, I'm sure he's trying to get away from it, but he couldn't.
Detectives told him his brother, Sam Morris, had been killed Saturday night. He later learned teens in the neighborhood attacked Sam as he walked home from a convenience store. The 61-year-old with diabetes and a limp made a weak attempt to swing his grocery bag at the attackers, but got hit in the head and pushed into the street where he was hit by a car that took off.
Robbing. Yeah, that was it. They were trying to rob him.
Robert says he never expected to get the call his brother Sam was gone, but he wasn't surprised how it happened.
They're just lost souls. They're just lost souls walking.
Neighbors say Cummings Street near Sunnyvale, where Sam was hit, is usually quiet and safe. Elijah Pease Elementary right across the street. But they say teens roaming the surrounding streets at night are a problem.
Every night you see teenagers, like about 5 or 6 of them walking up down the street. 2 o'clock in the morning, walking up yelling, music banging. Like, why you not at home? Ain't you got school tomorrow? I know school is out, but summer jobs, something you could occupy your time, but they be in the streets.
Robert says his brother, a father of 7, moved in with him from California about a year ago after being estranged for decades. He's grateful they got one last year together.
I have memories. That's all I got now. But other than that, yeah. Best brother someone could ask for.
Well, we are hearing that police have made 1 arrest in this case, although right now police are not confirming that. They do, however, ask for any information to help them identify the other teens involved in this attack, and they'd also need some help trying to find that driver who hit Sam and then just drove off. Heather?
And Natalie, not that police can't do it, but certainly it seems like there are a lot of challenges. I mean, without the detailed descriptions of the kids or information on that hit and run driver, what's the plan, the next step?
Right, exactly. So there are a few challenges there. But as I mentioned, there is a nearby school. There are other businesses in that area. So I would have to imagine that the first thing police are going to do are go to those places and look for any surveillance video that may give them some clues and some leads as to who might have done this. Heather?
Well, and hopefully sharing the story will get anybody who knows something to contact police if they do. Natalie, thank you.
Right.